Ladies and gentlemen, The Rock has come back on my TV. Yo, I have been marked out in wrestling in about, I have to say, in about a good 3-4 years. I have not marked out at anything. But I can honestly say, when the music played and you saw The Rock standing on that ramp, I was thinking, oh boy, this is it. Now, when they said, I was thinking, I was like, oh man, this is going to be a shit Raw. Who is going to be the guest host? I guess it's going to be Triple H. Who cares? You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, and I'm looking at it because I was just thinking, I'm like, how much time is left? Oh boy, it's going to be Triple H. He's going to do some one-liners and that's it. And I just felt bored. And then, you're waiting. You see this girl in high heels. You're thinking, okay, who could that be? Then you see The Rock come out there. And I just dropped my jaw in disbelief, and it's The Rock. And I thought he was going to go in the ring and just say, like, yo, whatever. But he did the Attitude Era in the PG era. He was the jabroni beaten, pie eating. You know what I'm saying? And I'm surprised they didn't blank out pie eating, because you would think they would get the euphemism of pie eating, But then all they wanted to do was blank out the ass part and all that other stuff. And, The Rock is not going to be censored. They couldn't even hit the button right. They was hitting it on what? After ass was done. Oh, it was amazing. I'm seeing YouTube, and people that haven't done videos in months are doing this video because they are excited. This is a mark out moment. I guarantee you, everybody and their mama marked out to this. You know what I'm saying? It was funny looking at the crowd of kids that just did not know what was going on or who he was. And when fuck Cena. That's all I have to say. Forget Cena. When I saw Cena, I just thought, this is amazing. Cena, when he just dissed Cena and said, Cena can go here, Cena can go there. You know what I'm saying? He said that Cena looks like the waist of Barney the dinosaur. I was just marking out. I think I didn't wipe the smile off my face the whole time I watched this. This was amazing. You know what I'm saying? You think, but the only thing I have to nitpick about is that when Cena's going to respond, it's going to be written by a bunch of writers and blah, 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 because Cena can't come up with anything by himself. You can tell he's not a good ripper unless he's going to go back to the Thug Word Life thing, which I doubt he's going to do because, Cena's a pussy and a punk and a faggot. So, anyway, no, it's a waist out faggot, sorry. But he's a pussy and a punk. So, there ain't nothing's going to happen with Cena. Cena's response is going to be so dry and so boring, it's not going to be funny. But The Rock is back. I'm happy The Rock is back. Just like I said, I don't think Vince is gonna censor The Rock too much because The Rock can just up and leave. Because, to be honest with you, The Rock doesn't need Vince McMahon's money, and that's a fact. We all know that. So it's kind of weird because a lot of these guys that Vince has called out are coming back to him. A lot of the guys that, we thought that he might need anymore and stuff, he's calling them back because he needs help this WrestleMania. There's no spark and no phase. And, if he's going to bring The Miz to WrestleMania, he has to have something to counter The Miz so people won't be too upset about The Miz. So, this is a mark-out moment for me. I'm very excited. I can't wait. I can't wait to see what's going on. When I was watching this Raw, I was just thinking, Jesus, this is lame. So, actually, I guess WWE does have a few tricks on their sleeves. And I guess they're not a bunch of, they're still a bunch of old senile guys that don't know what to do. But, with a little juice and a little help, I think, wrestling could be better again. And tonight actually gave me hope that we got a taste of old wrestling. And even from the WWE Monday night, old school Raw, you saw how good wrestling could be. So why can't it be like that constantly? But anyway, I'm straying away. The Rock is back. The Rock is back in the WWE. You know, who knows? 221-11 could actually be Hulk Hogan. You know what I'm saying? I mean, let's be honest with you. TNA, Vince proved when he got Diesel and Booker T back on WWE television, he proved that he is the dominant company and he can get whoever, whenever he wants. Sorry, TNA. You blow. I'm out. This your boy, The Problem Child. The Rock has come back. Biggest mark-out moment for me in 4 years. I'm very excited that it happened. I haven't marked out like that. I felt like I was that little 13, 14-year-old kid watching the Attitude Era again. You know what I'm saying? I just felt like, yo, like it's just something new has happened again. And thank you, Rock, for coming back to the TV. You know, we all thought it wasn't ever going to happen. We all thought that Vince couldn't get his head stuck out his ass and probably would have put restrictions on you. And when he dogged Michael Cole, boy, I think I was up there clapping and jumping and screaming and cheering like I was in the crowd. And I haven't done that in wrestling since 2000. This is your boy, The Problem Child, saying peace, one love, and I'm out.